Hey guys, just a reminder, the Just Okay tour is starring my wife is starting in 2 days. So get your tickets in the description box below.
You had to do it for me because I was too ugly.
Wow, very impressive. Nice. Thanks.
Oh my god, that looked so painful! Call an ambulance!
I'm Jaime. I need all you dozens of viewers out there to just tell me how you like this, alright? Welcome to the show.
So I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I am obsessed with short films. I'm obsessed with all films, honestly, the good, the bad, the uggo. But short films are my current obsession. I've dreamed of creating them for a really long time. I've written endless scripts / screenplays, if you will, for short films that are all but forgotten now, along with a bunch of letters from the IRS saying I still owe $14. But anyway, short films are awesome and they're very unique. For several reasons, okay? First of all, they're almost always good. Keyword is almost. It's actually kind of hard to find a bad short film. I was able to today, don't you worry. But like, I had to actively hunt to try and find a bad short film. They're always good, unless of course we're talking about Darman, but that's a different story.
But when you kept going, I faked like I ate it instead.
Whoa, guys, did you see that? And what I think is so cool about short films is that most of the time it's just like a regular guy like you or I who has a camera and a dream, a passion for filmmaking, a creative idea. He or she comes together with other people of the same mindset and they make their own little film. It's super freaking awesome, dude. I also feel like a lot of times with short films, the creators have to be very industrious, very creative because A, they don't normally have the budget, but also they don't have the time to develop a whole story because short films are short. So I just love seeing what people come up with, how they make the best of what they have. Most of the time it's incredible. Sometimes they're terrifying. Some will move you to tears, some are incredibly confusing, and some will make you ask questions. Questions such as, hey, why did that kid stick his spitty gum to the side of his own face? Or what's this guy doing with this cheese ball? That's right, friends. Sometimes, on a rare occasion, a short film could actually just be bad.
What do you want from me?
Okay.
I've watched about 900 short films recently, and I found some incredible stuff.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Friends, every now and then a brand comes along that ends up becoming an absolute staple in my life and something I can never go back to doing without. And today's sponsor is one of those brands. You guys are going to absolutely lose your minds over Parade. Oh my gosh. If you're somebody who struggles with like dealing with uncomfortable clothes, uncomfortable bras, uncomfortable underwear, PJs, bodysuits, you are going to be so obsessed with Parade. Listen, I don't know what they're doing with their fabric. I don't know what kind of sorcery it is. It is life-changing. It literally, my life is now different. Parade has absolutely revolutionized the underwear category, and they make products that encourage you to express yourself because, you know, who you are might change from day to day. Maybe one day you want to wear a sassy red bralette, and the next day you want to do some bed rotting in sweatpants. Whatever you are feeling that day, they have it. They're having a Black Friday, like Cyber Monday, Black Friday sale coming up. And of course, I recommend absolutely everything. The Replay line is super, super comfortable and delicious and amazing. Recently, I had the pleasure of trying out the Invisible Sculpt High Rise Brief. Oh my gosh, when I tell you this is the most seamless underwear I have ever worn in my life. Absolutely zero evidence of underwear showing through my leggings. All you could see was my glute progress. And just so breathable and so barely there. Also, the bodysuit, I cannot even express what this bodysuit did for my body. I felt like the butteriest, smoothest, curviest gal in town in that thing. 11 out of 10. So right now is the perfect time to stock up. Like I said, the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale is happening early. Without my code, you can get 40% off site-wide and then up to 90% during their lightning sale. But if you use my code, then you get 50% off site-wide. Are you kidding? Buy it all, get it all. I'm so excited for you guys to check them out if you want to stock up, and you can use my code
Official BF.
at checkout, and again, that will get you 50% off your order. You can also go to yourparade.com/officialbf. Click the link in my description box, whatever you want to do. I'm so excited! Happy shopping and happy undercarriages. Thank you, Parade, for sponsoring a portion of today's video. And now back to the show. First up, we have a film from the YouTube channel called Omeletto. I guess all they do is short films. I don't know anything about them, okay? Don't cancel me. I don't know anything about them. This film is called Pam. It is about a teenager named Pam who meets a toxic personal trainer.
Hi.
And it's just like kind of bizarre. I don't know. So Pam is a plus size gal who dreams of being thin, hashtag relatable, who hasn't felt that way. The opening shot is of her trying to squeeze into some jeans. Hashtag relatable. When suddenly her mom calls out to her from the living room.
Pammy Ham, come on out, get it ready.
Sorry, did she say Pam Ham?
Pam Ham, grab a cold one from the fridge for me, would you?
Yeah, she for sure said Pam Ham. What a nickname. But I mean, to be honest, and as a fat, I can say this, Pam is just kind of a fat name to begin with. Pam is a fat sounding name on its own, but you add ham to it and you're screwed. You're fat even if you're skinny with a name like Pam Ham.
Animation and cameras.
Hurry up, sit down, our show's starting.
Are you referring to these two girls in bikinis getting on a surfboard?
Hey, hurry up, Pam. I want to watch these here skinnies mud wrestle.
It was an interesting choice on the part of the filmmakers for this to be their show. The mother and daughter show. Young girls mud wrestling in bikinis. Anyway, Pam's mom eats junk food and drinks high-calorie beverages. And so it's not the best environment for poor little Pam Ham because she wants to develop better eating habits and lose weight, etc. So she wastes her entire home-cooked meal by scraping it into the trash can and goes to the gym on an empty stomach. My brain doesn't always like process things correctly, you may have noticed. So when I first watched this, I was like, are they suggesting that this is a good thing? I felt like they were suggesting that this is what you should do if you are like Pam. You should just be inspired by her and scrape all your food into the trash and starve and then go to the gym. But I was wrong. We have to keep watching. So she gets to the gym and starts working on this machine, and this random trainer takes it upon himself to be like, no, you dumb, you're not doing that right. My only criticism here is, and I guess this is a little bit nitpicky, but we hear the trainer before we see him, which is not unheard of in film, but it felt very off in this scene. I think also partly because the audio was kind of bad.
Awesome. So this exercise is great, but let's lower the weight a little bit.
But apart from small little nitpicky things like that, it was quite well done, this scene. I immediately hated the trainer, which is a sign of good acting, good directing.
If you're looking to lose weight, this is actually probably not the best exercise for you to be doing.
Nick was watching this one with me, and I didn't even say anything at that part, and he looked at me and he was like, well, how does he know she's there wanting to lose weight? Why would he say that? Like, I know, dude. It's presumptuous. This actor definitely did a good job of being kind of presumptuous and unlikable. I'm sure it's no easy feat. So after her workout, she is leaving the gym and she goes to thank this guy. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem.
No problem. I used to be overweight and hated looking at myself.
Yeah, I used to be just like you. Just a big fat tub of fudge. Hated myself for it. Ew.
Hated looking at myself.
Way to make her feel motivated. So he tells her that he has a private gym at his crib and that he would be happy to work with her.
It's really hard working out with all these people.
Yeah, I'm sure it is hard to work out with all 0 other people at the gym. Must be hard. So Pam starts working out with trainer. I don't know his name. I don't think his character has a name. It's probably Brad or Barth. No, not Bart. Barth. Barth. He kicks her butt, dude. He makes her sprint on this treadmill and just kind of throws her into these workouts that she's clearly not ready for. And he's kind of like Jillian Michaels level mean about it.
Come on, Pam. If I had that attitude, I'd still be chubby. It takes hard work to get what you want.
I would still be chubby like you. And my name would be Pam Ham.
Don't you want to look like those girls on TV?
So a little time passes and Pam has shrunk a little. Her jeans are fitting a little better now. Now instead of Pam Ham, she's more like Pam Asparagus. That was the record for the worst joke that's ever been told on my channel. I admit it. Anyway, she's doing well, but her mom doesn't care and is super toxic.
I get where I need to get, I eat what I want to eat, and I feel good. I don't see why I should judge myself against some models. Pam Ham, what the hell is wrong with you? That is good food. Don't you think those pants are a little too little for you?
The toxic mom. I actually thought the filmmakers did quite well here. The actress did well. Everybody was actually a good actor in this one. And just like the overall quiet intensity that this film has, I think it worked well, in my opinion. It was kind of like, it's kind of subtle. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So then the trainer starts to get really weird. He wants to take some before photos of her, so that she could see her progress. And he asks her to take her clothes off. Not naked or anything, but like just down to her bra/undies. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he then calls her later to like talk about the photos and how her body looks in them.
I can already see your body changing. Those stretch marks under your panty line, they'll go away soon enough. I hope to see you tomorrow.
Yeah, all the stretch marks on your panty line and like your big fat cellulite, dude, and like the fact that you kind of look like a pack of hot dogs right now, it's all gonna go away. Yeah, so she hangs up on him. And as the viewer, we are just kind of supposed to gather that means she is completely firing him. She doesn't want to work with Barth anymore. He's no longer her trainer. So as it comes to an end, Pam's mom starts to come around. They're eating dinner one night. She turns off the girls' mud wrestling. She comes to join and sit with Pam at the table. She tries some of Pam's fruit bowl, and then Pam takes a piece of chicken off her mom's plate. And without this one moment, I think this film would have been in trouble. Because like I said earlier, I felt like they were painting this extreme dieting thing that Pam was doing in a positive light. Like they were like, look how good Pam is and look how toxic and terrible everybody else is, but she's eating nothing but fruit and vegetables and kale. But this last little clip was so good of the filmmaker to include because she takes that little piece of chicken and it's like, okay, they're both learning balance and meeting in the middle. And then the final shot is Pam's mom walking with her, which also was very cute. Parents, if you're gonna make comments about your kids' weight, you better be out there walking with them and setting the example, teaching healthy habits, supporting them. Okay, I rate Pam a 7 out of 10. Good acting, good story, pretty good cinematography, which are the good things. My criticisms are it was a little bit flat and a little bit anticlimactic. I was kind of waiting for a climax that never came. We've all been there. I wanted to see the aftermath of like the trainer, maybe. See him kind of learning his lesson, see his reaction to getting fired or him like trying to get a hold of her again. I don't know. But I feel like all short films are like this where they don't really end, they just end. Like I watched one before this one called Long Sleeves, which is allegedly an award-winning short film. And it just it had no story and then it was over. It wasn't film. The movie wasn't movieing. And before you come at me and say like, hello, it's a short film. They don't have time. They don't have time to develop a character. Yeah, I know it's a short film, but think about how much information is covered in something as simple as like a YouTube video like this. In my humble opinion, there's always room for a beginning, middle, and end. An arc, if you will. Even a 60-second TikTok, even a Vine. Remember Vine? 6-second Vines that I watched had a beginning, middle, and end. I'm just saying. Long Sleeves was just about a girl who had an eating disorder and she wore long sleeves all the time, I guess because there was some self-harm happening. Her brother was there and he like sucked on a cheese ball. Her mom just existed. And then the main character goes in the bathroom and cries. And that is it. Like, where was our anything? Anyway, moving on to the next one. This film is called The School Bully versus the A Student. Oh, no, wait. The film is called Polly. Got confused there for a second. This movie's called Polly, not to be confused with that adorable movie from the 90s about a parrot. This is about a little boy named Polly who gets bullied at school by this kid, Tony. He makes him, like, eat dirt. He puts gum on his glasses. You know, the typical things bullies do. And Polly is, like, crazy smart dude. He's 9 years old in the 7th grade. And they have like an immediate montage of him at the very beginning of him just doing smart kid stuff, like, you know, pointing out the capitals on a map, acing tests, making like the cliche science fair volcano, winning spelling bees.
NIOSIS. Pneumano ultramicroscopic siliconiosis.
I like that part. It's giving iridocyclitis.
Iridocyclitis.
So Polly gets very upset one day when Tony the bully wins an essay contest that he feels that he should have won. And so he goes to confront him about it.
Tony! They
Paulie, what's up?
Hey, Paulie. What's up, Paulie?
Paulie.
Hey, Paulie. What's up, Paulie?
Oh, burn, dude. They said your name a bunch of times.
Paulie.
Hey, Paulie. What's up, Paulie?
Dang. Need some ice for that burn? So Tony denies plagiarizing the essay. Vice Principal Berger won't help. So then Paulie goes to search the library to find the missing book that he thinks Tony checked out and copied his essay from. That's right, kids. Paulie wants to find where the book isn't. That was the weirdest edit ever. So eventually Paulie finds the missing book space because Tony actually left his gum stuck right underneath where it would have been. It's his MO. Neon green spitty gum. So anyway, the librarian tells Paulie the title of the book. He somehow gets his hands on a copy of the book. He takes it over to Tony's to confront him, and he gives him a little taste of his own medicine, you know?
I want you to tell Mr. Berger that you copied your essay. I want you to give yourself a wedgie. I want you to eat dirt.
By the way, Paulie is like the cutest child. He's the cutest child I've ever seen. I really like his old man pervert glasses from the 70s. So he makes Tony eat dirt.
Eat it.
Why? Why not just, I don't know, hold your gum in the other hand or spit it out? Why does it have to be stretched across his jaw? I get that this is not the end of the world, but it bothered me so bad. So anyway, Tony's mom Z comes home with cake, and then Tony like apologizes.
I didn't want to write an essay. Miss Gilbert made us.
Yeah, that's kind of how school works. So Tony explains to Paulie, like, look, man, I never get to succeed in my mom's eyes. I never get to eat cake, and I'm really sorry. And then the next day at school, another 9-year-old starts in the 7th grade and wins something that Paulie thought he should have won, but then this time, instead of getting mad, he gets glad.
So are the kids mean here? Yeah.
And then they sit together and eat their bread tangles of pizza, and that's the end of that story. Friends, did we learn anything here? I don't know what the lesson was. Bully those who bully you? Thou? Bully thou shalt bully those who doth bully thee. Oh man, the comments are turned off. Wait a minute. The description box says this short film was made into a real feature film. Dude, what? Should we watch the trailer? Nah, I'm alright. I don't like that he grew up. No child in any movie or any show is allowed to grow up. Okay? Because I'm still traumatized from when the Rugrats all grew up. Okay, I rank Paulie 6 out of 10. Cute, endearing, good cinematography. Besides that one weird scene, good acting. I just didn't like the gum. And I didn't like that the principal's name was Principal Berger.
Vice Principal Berger.
All right, so next up, I was going to watch the short film I found called #Cringe. I had some pretty mid jokes about it, pretty mid. But then one night, just randomly, I was lying in bed, scrolling through Instagram as one does, and I stumbled upon this video of a woman dancing, and I was like, wait a minute. That's Pam Ham.
Pammy Ham!
Whose real name is Lizzie, and is not only apparently an actress in short films, but she's also an amazing dancer.
If you love what you do, you shouldn't let people get in the way of that.
This girl's incredible. How many talents could somebody have? So I'm all excited. I'm scrolling through her page, and I see a post where she says that she is at Darman Studios. OMG. So I look it up, and sure enough, she did a Darman movie. Oh my god, Darman. This one is called Ballerina Fat Shamed by Dancer. And it's Darman and the things that Darman creates and his style of directing. Is he the director? I don't even know. Darman's short films are incredibly, wonderfully bad, but good. You know what I mean? I love it, so we gotta watch it, okay? So it starts off with Pam Ham. I don't know her character's name in this, but she goes into a ballerina store to buy a leotard, and the worker is like, LOL, you're obviously not a dancer.
I've just never seen anyone do ballet before. Who's your...
Never Never mind.
Now this is sad. Like, this actually tugged at my heart a little bit. Lizzie is a very good actor. She cries. She's got real tears, which impressed me. I have a feeling, like, just because I know I relate to this a little bit, like, this could be maybe drawn from real life experiences. So I'm like, dang, am I about to watch a good Darman movie, you know? But then we're taken out of the story real quick when this lady shows up. Take a look.
We better get going or you're gonna be late for tryouts.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Darman. You have a budget for good wigs. What is this? Why is the wig so wiggy? Also, did they actually like try to make this young lady's lips look slightly blue in hopes that that would make her look a little bit older? She still looks like a 36-year-old in a grandma wig. So I guess this is her mom. Her mom takes her to ballet practice, makes a weird noise.
Oh, here we are.
What was that?
Oh.
That wasn't necessary.
Aunt Linda, do you really think I can make it as a ballet dancer?
Oh, okay, it's not her mom. It's her Aunt Linda. Not to be confused with Aunt Linda from The Wedding Singer.
Hey, Linda! You
There's an Adam Sandler movie reference for all situations in life. So it turns out this is not just any old ballet practice, okay? But this is auditions for the Nutcracker.
These are the tryouts for the Nutcracker, right?
So Lizzie walks in and she like tries to talk to the other dancers. She tells them that she's auditioning for the lead role and they laugh in her face, which is super realistic. Bullying, like, I'm not here to say that bullying doesn't continue into adulthood. Actually, are they adults? I don't even know how old these girls are. Maybe this is realistic, but I feel like after the age of like 11, bullying doesn't look like this. It's much more covert, you know? I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so I fully expected Lizzie to like kill the audition, not only because she's a dancer in real life, but because also at the beginning of the short film, she says that she's been dancing since she was 5.5.
I've been dancing since I was 5.5.
So the obvious plot would be that she would kill it and be better than all the skinnies, and then she would get the part and get the last laugh, but no. She sucks.
Tendu front plie, lifting and rotating up. Tendu back plie.
She was actually very good too at sucking because like I said before, she's a dancer in real life, and so she did a really good job like looking like she didn't know what she was doing. I was very impressed by Lizzie. But yeah, she can't do anything at all. Sucks pretty bad, has 0 ballerina skills. Dat kills. No skills, dat kills.
Why not try something more for people your size? Like football or, I don't know, sumo wrestling?
That burn was actually super burny, dude. In fact, owie. So then it's time for the girls to do their solo performances. Mean Girl goes up first.
Wow, very impressive.
Thanks.
Oh my god, that looked so painful! Call an ambulance! Amputated the neck! She really said. No, she is not. She is not limping from a light foot tap. Okay, so then Aunt Linda shows up.
Hey, Linda!
She's like, Lizzie, do the fouette. And today I learned what a fouette is, and Lizzie does it. But then falls, obviously, because of her serious foot injury. Hold on, her character name is her real name.
Lizzie!
And it was her name on a prescription bottle earlier. So is this like a true, I hope this isn't a true story. But it's just the directing, you know what I mean? It's just the directing. So the mean girl laughs, Lizzie leaves. Aunt Linda is like trying to comfort her. And oh my God, it's Jenna. It's Jenna from the evil mother-in-law short film that we reviewed like a couple years ago. Remember? Jenna pukes on the plane. And 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 Jenna pukes on the plane. Great song, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Man, guys, I wonder what's gonna happen to Lizzie, you know? If only a cheesy and super annoying narrator could over-explain the next few shots to us.
Lizzie rushes inside of the car after deciding she's not gonna dance anymore. When Lizzie and her Aunt Linda get home, Lizzie runs off to her room crying. The aunt doesn't know what to do.
Why is he calling her the aunt? She has a name. It's Aunt Linda.
Hey, Linda!
So Aunt Linda makes like a YouTube video to talk about how her niece got fat shamed, and she tells this, shocking truth about Lizzie's childhood. Her dad had walked out on like their family when she was little. The mom died when she was 5 in a car accident. It's a sad story. She also says that Lizzie has a brain condition that requires medication that causes her to gain weight. And again, it's like, I want so badly to be moved by this story, but then they have to go and do something darn-manny.
So you see.
Don't say so you see, Aunt Linda. You can't say that no more, Linda.
Yeah.
So then the video goes viral online. The aunt can't believe it. She brings Lizzie over to show her what happened. Check it out, Lizzie. I told the entire internet personal details about your childhood and medical stuff. So then they check the comments, and the comments are mean? Question mark? But no worries, okay, because then this famous photographer named Jordan Matter shows up. Is he famous in real life? I don't understand what's happening here. I feel like he's famous in real life.
Jordan? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you.
And he tells her, look, Lizzie, just because you got severely injured by a light tap on the foot and fell down and humiliated yourself in front of everyone, doesn't mean you should give up. Professional dancers fall down all the time.
Professional dancers fall too?
She had no idea that any other professional dancer ever fell. She never watched any dance movie.
The next day, Jordan takes Lizzie out to some iconic locations to photograph her. After she takes one look at the photos,
she thinks to herself, man, I'm sure glad I dressed up for this occasion. I'm sorry, Lizzie. I expected you to wear a dancer outfit, not a white t-shirt, okay? So 1 year goes by, Lizzie works her hiney off, and she tries out again for the Nutcracker. She does the fouette without falling. She's actually very good. She nails it. She gets the part. Mean girl gets upset. We all love to see. And then one day, that photographer, Jordan Matter, goes right back into that ballerina store where the worker had previously fat shamed Lizzie.
I absolutely love your work. I see it all over Instagram and YouTube.
Thank you. Have you seen my latest?
I'm sorry, can we see that article one more time? Maybe get a little freeze frame on that. You're never too big to go after your dreams. Oh my God, that's the title? That's a bit jarring, don't you think? It may as well have just said fatties can dance too. The opposite of what I say when people ask me to do TikTok dances. I say fats don't dance. So yay, friends. That is the end. That was a good one, man. Thanks so much for watching. All you people out there making short films, please keep going. It is incredibly pleasurable to me. Come see me on tour. It's happening in like 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds away. I would love to meet you all. I'm super excited. Okay, love you guys. Peace out.